All right, let's get a better angle. That's a little bit better. Here is our review for Module 4. Have you already done it? Are you checking your answers or are you working with me? Let's start either way. We had some vocabulary terms. We had evaluate, numerical expression, order of operations. When I look at evaluate, remember in the word evaluate, we hear the word value. So I'm going to make this line go straight across. Evaluate means to find the value of a numerical expression. Well, what is a numerical expression? Is it a special set of rules which gives the order in which calculations are done in a numerical expression? Oh, would I have the word numerical expression in a definition for a numerical expression? No, I don't think so. So is a numerical expression a mathematical phrase that uses only numbers and operation signs? Yes. And then order of operations is our special set of rules that we follow the calculation orders to get the numerical expression complete. All right. Stars and smiley faces for the vocabulary, I hope. Here we have write a numerical expression to model the words. Add 5 and 25 and then multiply by the sum by 4. Add 5 and 25, then multiply the sum by 4. So if we're going to add 5 and 25, if we need to get the sum, I'm going to put that in parentheses because then we're going to multiply by 4. Without those parentheses, I would be doing a multiplication step first. So the parentheses are important. All right. Number 3, which of the following can be modeled by the numerical expression 20 minus 15 divided by 5? Select all that apply. So does that say find the difference of 20 and the quotient of 15 and 5? No, that doesn't make sense. Subtract 15 from 20 and then divide the difference by 5. Subtract 15 from 20, then divide the difference. I like that one. Divide 20 by 5 and then subtract 15. No, if we have those parentheses, we should know we're doing the subtracting first. Divide the difference of 20 and 15. Divide this difference by 5. Yes, that's a good one. Subtract the quotient of 15 and 5 from 20. No. The only two that would go with that expression would be C and D. Compare the numerical expressions 9 times the difference of 15 and 8 and 15 and 8. Tell what strategy or tool you will use to solve the problem. Explain your choice and then find your answer. So as we talked about in class, this expression, 9 times the difference of 15 minus 8, that is 9 times greater, or 9 times as great as 15 minus 8. So what strategies or tools could we use? Well, we talked about using repeated addition or subtraction. We talked about using the distributive property. We talked about just following order of operations. So there are a variety of ways to solve. Looking at this, knowing what I know about order of operations, I would do 9 times 15 minus 8. I would subtract and get 7, and then multiply and get 63. All right, but what I want you to think about is 9 times the difference of 15 and 8. That is 9 times as great or 9 times greater than 15 minus 8. All right. Hopefully you're on the right track for this practicing for the test. Which is the value of the numerical expression 6 plus 2 times the difference of 8 and 4? Well, let's just see here. If I just look right here and evaluate, I'm going to do 8 minus 4. See if I can make that a little clearer. That's better. 8 minus 4 is 4. Anything we haven't evaluated yet now comes down and lines up with that difference. 8 minus 4 is 4. Reevaluating, I'm going to multiply first, bring down the rest of that expression, and we're going to add and get 14, and that would be letter C. All right, the same thing if we're finding the value of the numerical expression. Let's look at it. When I think of order of operations, what does it say? I'm going to start with my parentheses. I'm going to bring down everything in front of those parentheses that I haven't evaluated yet. I'm going to take a relook at it, and now I'm going to be dividing first. Division and subtraction, dividing comes first. 30 divided by 5 is 6. Bring down that minus 4, and then we should have a 2, and that is letter A. Select all the numerical expressions that have a value of 9. So I have to go through step by step and look at these. If you rewrite them to the side, maybe you could do that, or if you just work them here, I'm going to do 9 times 2 is 18. I'm still in the parentheses here. 5 plus 18, that's 23, plus minus 3, that would be 20. 6 times 20 then would give me 120. Does that have a value of 9? No. Let's see. Here I have some multiplying. So I'm going to do 6 times 5 is 30. 2 times 9 is 18. Then I have 30 minus 18. That would be 12. 12 minus 3 is 9. B is a good choice, I think. All right, let's look at letter C. In the parentheses, 5 minus 2 is 3. We have times 6 times 9 minus 3. If I'm going for a value of 9 and I have all of this multiplying, I don't think that's going to be a good choice. I'm going to stop right there. I'm not going to do all that multiplying knowing that I'm looking for a value of 9. Letter D, in the parentheses, I'm going to do the multiplying first. So I have 30 minus 2 times 9 plus 3. 30 minus 2, that's going to be 28 times 9 plus 3. Do I need to keep going? 28 times 9, that's going to be a really big number. I'm only looking for a value of 9. I'm going to stop there. Letter E, 6 times 5 is 30, minus 2 times 9 is 18, minus 3. 30 minus 18 is 12, minus 3 equals 9. I was looking back at letter B. Those were very similar. And then in the letter F, we have 30 minus 2 times 6. 30 minus, I have to do 2 times 6 first. So that would be 30 minus 12, and that's going to equal 18. So only letter B and E, it looks like there. Oh, and here's our adding parentheses. Okay, I'm going to go to the side. This takes me some guessing and checking sometimes. So I'm going to start right at the front. I'm looking for a value of 12. If I do parentheses here, and I imagine that 18 plus 3 is going to be 21, right? Times 6 divided by 3. So that's going to give me 126 divided by 3, which would be 42. Too big. All right. So I can erase, or I can start over depending on how much room I have. I don't have a lot, so I'm going to try again. What if I did 6 divided by 3 first? That would be 2 times 3 plus 18 in front. We have 9. Oh, 9 plus 18. That's going to be too big. All right. Well, so far not so good for me. It's all right, though. I haven't made a final decision yet, so let's see. What if I did 6 times 3? That's 18 divided by 3. That's going to give me back to 6 plus 18. Too much, right? So I've tried all of the pairs of numbers. That tells me that there's probably going to be 3 numbers together. So I'm going to start at the front. Now instead of just the first 2, I'm going to do the first 3. So I'll do 18 plus 18 divided by 3. I'll go to the end. 18 divided by 3 is 6 plus 18. That gives me 24. Nope. Don't challenge me on that. I see what I did. I should still be in the parentheses here, shouldn't I? Oh boy. Checking my own work here. I didn't remember to keep my parentheses. I did 3 times 6. I still have to add an 18 there. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit, catch my own mistake and make my brain grow, and then I get the right answer. So this first part of the expression would be in parentheses. 18 plus the product of 3 and 6, and then divide by 3. All right. Whew, let's try the next one. 4 times 7 minus 2 times 3. Again, I'm just going to start at the front. If I do 4 times 7, let's see, I'm going for a value of 60. 28 minus 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Minus 28. Oh, I'm not going to get to 60 that way. No good. 4 times 7 minus 2 times 3. I'm just going to keep moving down. Now I'm going to do the next pair. So now I have 7 minus 2 is 5. Times 4 times 3. 4 times 5 is 20. Times 3. There. Oh, I got it on the second try that time. So we have 4 times the difference of 7 and 2 times 3. All right. I think the trickiest part of this, I think we're really good at remembering ordered operations. I think a tricky thing is knowing where to put those parentheses. So keep practicing that. Remember, you're kind of guessing and checking, and just go piece by piece and you'll get it. All right. If there are any questions, let me know in class. I hope you had lots of stars and smiley faces on your review. Remember to send me your raisin selfies. See you in class.